Hey everybody. All right, so I'm going to just demonstrate some stretches that I used to do back when I was a young man. Um, they were, I guess, a blend of various northern kung fu stretches. This was one of three stretching routines I used to do. I would mix them up from time to time, like I might do this one for a month or two, and then when I either got bored or was getting diminishing returns, I would switch to another routine. And then sometimes if I had a little time, I would do even a third routine, which was shorter, maybe four stances and quicker. Anyway, here we go. So the very first thing you do is you keep your body straight and you sink and you're just coming down from the armpits, but you're keeping your body straight. You're being very careful not to lean over. The idea here isn't how low you go, it's that you maintain the proper structure. I like to just go until my legs say stop. I'm not really trying to go very, very low. Over time, you just get lower. From the side, as you see, my body is staying straight. I'm not leaning forward. Okay. Then, the next one, you're going to take your leg. Now, I usually like to, there's two ways of doing this particular one. I think I'll show the short one. The short one, you just take your arm, you drop it on the inside of the leg, and you're aiming the shoulder to touch the knee. Your arm was over your head. So the idea is to bring this arm slowly down until the shoulder contacts the knee. And we hold this for a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Now, you don't do this stretch forward. You don't do this until your shoulder touches your knee. Then you can follow that stretch with this stretch. But now your foot, this foot that's standing, when you're ready for that stretch, you should have the toe facing this foot and your hip rotated in so you really get the stretch in the hamstring properly. That's why that protocol was there. All right. Then you go and you stretch the other side. So this foot can turn all the way out. That's going to open up your hip more. Again, you're going to come over. The goal is to get the shoulder to touch the knee. So right now my elbow is on my knee. So that's where I'm at today. Right? I haven't been doing this stuff in almost 30, well, not maybe 30 years, maybe 25 years. So I'm not as flexible as I want to be, but I want to develop my legs. And so I feel I need to be able to have the flexibility to see, look, now I'm coming. Now I'm releasing. And so my shoulder is getting closer. And see, now it's already there. Now my shoulder is touching the knee. And see, my hand can get there. But I don't really want to push that too much yet. But because I did that attainment, now I'm able to begin to go towards the leg. And you don't want to push it. You want to relax. You're not in competition with anybody. This is a game of millimeters, not inches, right? I also like to lift my leg. I like to send my energy down and lift my leg over. After you do that stretch, you want to walk around a little bit. Now, this is the short routine. I'm just going to give you a short routine that you can just add to your Tai Chi program. So that was basically two stretches there. Now I'm going to bend and I'm going to push my hip down and I'm going to bring my perineum so it's kind of going down while I'm stretching this way. I'm now feeling a stretch across my hip and inside. you can take your hand and put it lower in your thigh, but I like to put it right about the hip and let the heel of the palm touch. And you sit for quite some time. You tuck your tail so you keep all your internal Tai Chi principles together. You don't want to lean forward, you don't want to lean back, you just want to be settled. Okay? Same thing on the other side. Go straight, and then I stretch up to lean. Straight, stretch the spine up to lean, and then you get a nice stretch in here. Okay, and then the final ones are like so. Here, and after you've done that one, then you come across and you do this one, and then you change sides. Here, I'm just going fast so you can get all of them. Okay, now we're done. Now after you finish that, you want to do some kind of dynamic stretching. So you've walked around, all right? I recommend you throw some little kicks, however you want to do them. I like throwing kicks and punches at the same time, but you don't have to however you want to. That was a thrust kick. You want to do the same with the snap, right? Then you want to kick the back of the ankle. This conditions your foot and your stability, and you do that in a walking way. So you're like bop, 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 bop. All right, and you're trying to trip yourself, and this will be good because if somebody goes and chips your leg, you're gonna have some stability. It's gonna be there. And then finally, after you've done all that, you definitely want to do some dynamic kicks. The ones I recommend, just kind of hold your hands out. And now I did it this way because I have no room, which is why I'm doing this way. But if I had room, I would kick, put down, kick, put down. All right? And then you do the same thing with a crescent kick, another crescent kick, and you can either do these to develop, and you can even, and then the slow-mo drill. I don't have a lot of room here, but this is the last one. I really recommend this one. This came from a Bagua school. Forgive my direction. I'm going to have to try to do it this way because this is in the way. All right, I want to move this way. Okay. So this last one, you're here. I'm going to bring my leg out. Out. To the side. Back. And then that's going to stretch here. And then if you're really good, you turn to the other side and you repeat on the other side. Okay, so that's a basic leg training that I myself am going to begin to institute into my Tai Chi training. So it's been quite a long video, but hopefully you got something out of it. And if you don't agree, that's fine. I'm just a person, and I've only been doing Tai Chi for not even 2 years yet, and I don't have a teacher, so who am I, right? I'm just a person.